Saints' first Mechanic company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. I decided to get this done now and get it out of the way because the way things are looking, I need to have this screen painted and done. Honestly, need to have it painted and done. Due to the fact that we got several projects that we're doing right now. I got the female gamer paint, well, a girl gamer paint, female or girl gamer paint that is unicorn. That is going to be right now. The ingredients were supposed to be here today, but we won't have it until the 5th. Now they're saying, but still, I want to make sure I have enough time to get everything done. And I still have the invisible gamer to set up, which we got everything over here ready to go, but we need to get this massive 250 out of the way. So I decided to make the biggest gaming screen at 250 inches. So I'm going to coat this thing in, bring my fan in, dry it, get it done, string it to the side of the house, and we're finished. That's it. All right, I need, ouch. Don't need to be doing that. That would be nice. Let's start off with dropping my fan. That would be perfect. This is the reason why I need to get this done, to get this clutter out of here. Where did the top drop that quick? To the fan. Literally popped off. I heard it pop off. Don't know where it went. That's just right here. And on top of that, by getting this thing out of here, I got room in the shop, which we don't have room in the shop now because the giant screen's in the way. So we need to get this done. All right. Definitely going to need tape for this because this is a big screen. It's going to take a lot of work. Or shouldn't take that much. I've done this before. I got a dozen times. All right. So on our end, we don't have to do this bar court, whatever, because we already did it. We did it the first time we painted the 250-inch screen. We have the video demonstration showing us painting it in. I'll post it in. So how the 250 has to be painted in, because it's quite a big screen, we have to do it. Actually, I got enough room down here, but that far little end, we have to roll it up a little bit there, paint this side in. When that dries, bring that down, paint that part, and everything blends together. So that's the great thing about it. So let's get this stand set up here because I want to be able to see everything and show that on record that we're getting this set up and getting it done. All right, I got enough room right there. That's cool. All right, let me get this started. Now keep in mind that we have those people who basically, even though we have the massive 250-inch screen, they want to challenge us on larger screens. Keep in mind, we know our max. Our max is 250 that we have here. But even at 250, I don't care what size your screen is. This black technology we have here can level your gray screen paints. I don't care what size it is. But the challenge we have here is for 250 inches. So again, like I said, if people are going to go out and challenge our products, then guess what? You need to challenge our screen sizes too. And it starts. So we'll have this knocked out in no time at all, and I'll be done. I'll go upstairs and finish my gaming as I was. So I'll get this painted real quick. Now, I'll post below our 96, 2 ounces. We did, not 2 ounces, sorry, we did two 48s. We've done this already, so we have it on record on how much cost, what it takes to paint the screen. So we'll post that below. Back in that, actually we pretty much did all the screens: 3250 inch, 2420 inch, 248, 250 inch, and 48 ounces did 180. But we have it at 170 because we did 180 and we had nothing left in the container. We have to make sure we have enough left in the container for a pour out. So we left it at 170 because rather be sure. So that's done, that's finished, dry it, that's it. The other part that's rolled up on that side right there, we have to, the screen's big. So we pull it back and then we hit that side and then we dry it again. So it has to be painted twice because the screen's so big. We have to fold it over on that section over there. All right, well, that part's done. Let me see, let me get my fans down here so I can get this all dried out. And then I can go back into doing my rest of my gaming for today. Make some food. So the reason why we chose the Massa 250 because again, it's the biggest screen we have. On top of that, you know, for individuals that don't respect our work, you will respect it after doing one of these screens. You see exactly how much work it goes in to painting and getting prepping one of these screens. Even when it comes down just for basically doing the mathematical requirements to figure out how you're going to hang the screen. And then once you do get it hanged, how you're going to basically keep it steady from the wind, elements, and everything else that's going to slam into this thing every single day. So it's much easier when you're doing demonstrations on the same screen over and over again. A measly, I'm sorry people, but that's what we consider. We're doing. If you've got a 100-inch screen, that's fantastic, okay? But if you're selling screen paint, you need to have more than one screen. So just do the same old screen on the same projector every day. That is easy. That's a cakewalk. We got multiple screens throughout the entire house. And that thing right there is a job by itself. Just trying to get that thing bolted to the side of the deck, then basically ground it to the ground so it basically doesn't move or go anyplace. Yeah, it's a lot of work. So build one. So tired of seeing that same old little screen up on the wall and claiming quality and what you don't know anything about screens at all. That's all you do is the same old screen every day. Same old screen. So if you want to talk about quality, you want to talk about build one. Do a 250. You have no idea how much math that went in to figure out exactly how are we going to hang the thing when we got it done, where we're going to paint it at, how we're going to paint it, how much paint it was going to take. Freaking a lot of work. So the reason why we say this is because we have a minute. Yeah, when we say this is not toward our customers. Well, people don't get this mixed up. This is sort of an individual who runs his mouth way too much. And again, if I see that 100-inch screen one more time, yeah, I'm gonna lose it on you, man. Get yourself a different screen. Same old tiny little screen in your demonstration every single time. Your projector's nearly the size of your screen. Go get yourself a 127-inch, 150-inch. Go bigger. Get multiple screens. And you keep wanting to compare yourself to us. How are you comparing yourself to me at the end of the day? I got screens that sit outside. You do the same demonstration inside. That demonstration we saw where he was hugging the screen and had the Alexis adjusting the lights and trying to, that was the most, again, the saddest thing I've ever seen. But meanwhile, I can walk around my living room back and forth from room to room to room and display screens from ceiling to floor. Man, please. We're going to give you this right here. This is the last challenge for you. You know what? We know you can't post anything to your website. You can't back your products. We know that already. So this is your last one right here. That's it. After that, we don't waste any more time on you. You bore us. So, no. I sat right there and said, at the end of the day, my friend said, how is this guy getting on YouTube and comparing himself to you? He don't even match your screen size. He don't even match your environments. You don't. You really don't. At all. In no way whatsoever. So, I'm going to show you how much hard work it goes in what we do every day. You got a 250-inch screen to build. And man, I'm going to tell you something. It is not going to be easy. Again, that screen is 11 feet high. You're going to need it. And by the way, let me let you know something. You won't get anybody to help you. You will do it by yourself. That's how you would do it. When I built these, any screens I built in this house, I did by myself. You would do it by yourself. Then you'll have respect for what we do. We build over here. When you bought your screen, we don't buy it here, we build. Every screen I have in this house, I built. Nothing in this house is bought. I got tired of the aluminum screens. That's just me. Not for everybody, just for me. I got tired of aluminum screens, and then when I couldn't go out and get the wood that I wanted, I had to buy aluminum screens, and I hated it because I couldn't custom design it the way I wanted it. So that's why I hated it. I'd rather build than buy. It's cheaper on top of that, and I can build it any size I want. So, you know, not to pay any extra money. It's not cheaper. Yeah, I hear you. So, you're going to build and design that screen and build it from the ground up. Talking about some king's challenge. Oh, you lost your mind? What could you possibly give us a challenge on? We've done just about everything you could possibly think of. Heck, I even stuck a screen on our balcony one time and shot it through my house and got the video to back it up. So, what did you tell me? Nothing. You do certified, you don't. Ain't nobody barbecuing around here. Like all day. Nobody barbecuing. Like, what's the freak? See that? That's why I didn't like that demonstration. Why is my projector shifted to one side? Oh, about to say. See that? That's why I said that. I never seen anybody fake demonstrations so badly. I mean, really, really bad. You're literally hugging your screen. And then you have the nerve to have the lights on the side here, here, and here at the bottom. And you're talking to your Alexa system to brighten the environment. Maximum light. Are you kidding me? You're talking to an ambient light projection and technology. We're an expert in that field. And you want to talk about maximum light? I'll give you maximum light. You're going outside. The reason why I like doing the outside demonstrations, people, because there is no place you can hide. You have nothing to protect you out there. There's no roofs, no walls, no ceilings, nothing. And at 250 inches, there is no place for your screen to run. It's going to be exposed to so much light. That's if you ever get it built. That's what I love about doing the outside demonstrations. I think this is what I fell asleep to last night. Yeah, I did. I was actually watching fish last night. Let's see. What are we going to watch today, Taco? I don't know anything. We'll probably watch anything. I don't know. It'll make a difference for us. Let's take this out. Let's go down to, let me see. No, we've done that already 1,000 times. I don't want to do that. What we got going on here? Hold it up here.
Yeah, getting here so easy.
So stepping back. I don't like to be close to the screen. 4K demonstrations. Hmm. Humde, 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 taco. Humde, humde, humde. Humde, humde, humde. I just can't believe people do demonstrations like that. I mean, man, what happened to the freaking being to back your products up? What happened to all of that? I guess we just throw anything on the screen, stick it in any kind of environment, and it's considered to be passable. That's why I kind of hate the industry. I really do. I hate it. I hate the certified screens because they use these overpriced, powerful projectors. Machines are calibrated. The environments are rehearsed. Everything's set up just right. Guy goes in there, reads from a script, and voila! We have a screen to show you. We have a projector to show you. You have to pay for this. You have to pay for that. You have to have 1080p. You have to have 4K. You have to be in an ambient light control environment. You have to calibrate. Blah, 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 blah. Bull crap. Yet we sit here at 127 inches, fully lit environment, plenty of window light coming in on a 720p 600 by 800 res projector at SVGA. That cost me 150 bucks. That's all nonsense. And then you got people and they're doing demonstrations where they got cameras hugging the screen, playing around with an Alexa system, talking about 50%, 20%. We don't even know that. You're sitting too close to the screen. Hey, Bronson, what you doing? You know better than that. Go lay down. Or sit down and do something, but you ain't supposed to be in a window like that. What you seeing out there that got your attention? Come here, let me see what you got. Come on, I want you to look at what's got your attention outside. Let's have a peek. What's out there? Squirrel? Is it your squirrel? Your squirrel's out there? All right, go. Go ahead. Window open. Since I got the air conditioner off, go have a little fun with your squirrel. That's probably what it got to be. That's when I think gets his rises him. But that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we don't count this. We open the door, we don't count this. We don't count this unless we physically have a screen right there to take that light. We don't count that as anything. I'm showing you a window light here, a window light there. You're not supposed to change your environment. You shouldn't be darkening your curtains. You shouldn't be afraid of window light. None of that at all, period. And that's the problem with these people who make these screen paints now. They don't understand. They don't get it. Your projector and your demonstration costs too much money. It does. It costs too much money. Because what you're telling your customers is the quality is coming from the screen. It's not. It's coming from the projector. The projector would look a heck of a lot better if it wasn't on your screen. Which we saw again in the P2 where somebody, a different person, does a review on it, which I didn't like the review, and they took that projector, hit it on that crappy gray screen, and it washed out. That's not the projector's fault. You got a crappy screen. That's what it is. If I had a gray screen, this projector would look like crap. But it doesn't because we have a black technology, or actually the gamer technology is black technology. They do not get it at all, period. Just could not believe this guy was sitting that close. He's done it before, but you literally thought that was going to be passable? Why did you think that was going to be passable? I'm talking to you like, I can't talk to you like professional because you're not professional. A professional would never do that. You give the industry a bad name. You do. You see where we're sitting at? This is where I like to be at when I do demonstrations on forum sites. We like to sit back here. So that way, anyone who's watching can see the entire environment. And you should be able to see the screen from here. And they get angry and they get mad and they get frustrated and all that stuff because somebody outdoes them or someone challenges them. Well, you got your challenge, buddy. We're just going to go all marbles, buddy. You're going outside at 250 inches. You're going to have to be 25 feet back from your screen. And it's going to be a struggle. Mind you, we have black technology. We can pull up at 25 feet easily. Because the screens that we develop are designed to absorb all the light around it and push this beautiful image outward. Where a gray screen is going to have a very difficult time producing outside. If it's already have a hard enough time to produce it inside. And then the more lumens you go on it with the projector, the faster you're going to wash out the screen. That's what you're going to be dealing with. And you're on camera trying to tell me you're trying to teach me something? Dude, I was developing screen paints before you and Partey ever existed on YouTube. I was here before all of you guys. That's why you guys are still making the same gray screen paint, and we're doing this. Nothing hasn't changed. Nothing's different. They don't get it. They don't understand it. Somebody show you off a demonstration. They should show you a demonstration off a cheap 720p projector. And they should rank on us too about using 720p projectors. Well, now they want to do 720ps. So for us, this tells our customers at the end of the day, you don't got to spend a lot of money for a projector. Because that's the first thing when people start shopping around for projectors and they see how much these expensive models can cost. The first thing they think is, I don't really want to spend this money. Keep in mind, without the projector, you still got to buy a screen. Like a TV, just buy the TV and that's it. TVs are very expensive too, and if the bigger you get them in, the more expensive they're going to cost. Where with a projector, yeah, you can have that massive screen, but your screen's going to look like crap if you don't have the proper screen to display it off. Or your projector's going to look like crap. So you do a little shopping, and they find out if they go to these forum sites, and these forum sites don't suggest to them to use a 4K projector or a 1080p projector on a gray screen. They suggest gunmetal. That's what they suggest. You want the best, you want a more advanced screen, you have to go gunmetal. It's going to cost you a couple $1,000s. Go to forum sites, check it out, do your research. It'll cost you a couple $1,000s easily. Then you got to spend about $1,500 to $3,000 for a projector. That's a lot of money you just spent. Then they probably go cheap on it and they get themselves a gray screen, and then you find that your colors are washed out. You can't use it in a fully lit environment, and it doesn't work all the way around. It looks like crap. So what do? Go out and buy a projector with more contrast so you can pick up your contrast levels? Oh, I love that one. That's my favorite one. I laugh my head off when someone says, well, I got this projector for like a 20 million to 1 contrast. I can pick up better black levels. I laugh my head off. Really? You spent that much money for that machine for what? And you're picking up shades of gray? Okay. And he's still in the dark. I wonder what time we got. Alexis, what time is it?
The time is 7:38 p.m.
7:30. 7:30. Most can't do this. Most people, gray screens, you can't do this. You have to darken the curtain. You have to darken the environment. You have to make it like a little dark pit in there so you can actually be able to pick up, and then probably put some white lights around it to give you the illusion that you're in a fully lit environment. So we'll do the 250. If he doesn't do it, we already know. And then after that, we have a lot of demonstrations to do outside because, quite frankly, I want to be outside. Once we get this screen painted, we got the 150 inch already ready to go. We got 84 inches over here for gaming. And that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing demonstrations outside. because I'm kind of bored of being inside now. So, another reason why we're going to have the 250, because I found out earlier today when talking to the neighbor across the street that's been here longer than everybody else, that there is quite a lot of interesting people in my neighborhood. We have, and I've met some of these people already too. We have a doctor up the street that has a membership, an exclusive membership to the golf course across over here. So I thought it'd be nice to invite them over, have them out in the back, where basically I can serve them refreshments. None of this will be recorded. This is all private. And they can get a chance to see the technology on our level. Already from the neighbor, Tony, who popped over, came down. He wants to screen in his backyard. He has 2 businesses he wants the screen set up in there also too. Once we get our screen over into the golf course over there in their playhouse, do you have any idea how many important people walk through that house every single day to play golf? And our technology will be there on display. And what's going to make it so much interesting is that the screen is black, which is going to basically raise a lot of questions. Because the first thing they're going to ask is, they got a projection screen on there. Most people are expecting to see a white screen or a gray or silver, but never a black screen. That is going to ask so many questions. It's going to bring so much business to us on that level. When I first put up the 250 out back, we draped it over the side. We had 2 golfers walk over, and they thought it was like a banner or something. But I said, no, that's a projection screen. Yeah. Oh no, those are remote controls. We got to figure out what they go to. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I love the black level on this. AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
So, in a year or so, when we start having our stores open up and displaying our technology, I guess everybody will be experiencing this black technology. They'll all have their cameras set to a certain setting so it seems brighter, eh? No. Commercial. Oh, I forgot. Yeah. This is supposed to be freaking July the 12th. The Prime is coming up. I got some shopping to do. Got some stuff I want to get. And we're going to be working with Phil Abundance, which I can't wait for that. So we can start donating back. I want a really good dark contrast level show up on the screen. Let me see. How about this one? Uh-oh. What you get? What you get? What you got? What you got? All right, what you get? What is it?
It's not a V, is it? Because last time you got a V, it didn't turn out well for you. Let me see.
Fourth of July. All right. Hold on. What is that you're grabbing at? Because Lois is gonna do tacos, so you do some crazy stuff. I do not want you getting stung by a bee. It's the last thing we need. Yeah, way out. Let me bring this up a little bit more. That's better for me. Matter of fact, let's get you right here in the front. I don't have it this way instead. So be directly in front of that screen. All right, all right. What's got you ticked off now? I swear, I think in your previous life, you were just an old man. What's bugging you, buddy? Come here. Let me see. Move. Nothing there. Nothing at all. Just move there. Relax. Doing too much. Ain't nothing there. Cut it out. I don't want to hear it. Ain't nothing there. Karen, please taking Karen. That bee has taken a rubber out the door now. Come on. Chop, chop, chop. Be good. No need for all that. My personal favorite. So, what you're seeing here on display is the gamer paint. What you saw downstairs painted on a 250-inch screen is also the same paint you're seeing here. Except for this one's going to be on a whopping 250-inch screen. I figured we'll do a giant gaming screen. Throw some lights around it. Yeah, that'd be cool. OLED contrast demonstration 4K.
Getting at the movie.
We're good. Yeah. That's something else we done have to do. That's pretty easy. Let me see. Ooh, fireworks. My God. Missed my 235.1. I want another one. Every time I see the city stamp on my 235.1, I miss that projection screen. Oh, I forgot. We got 235. The screen does the same. Forget this projector has a 235.1 setting and just never use it. Ooh, I'll do this one right here. Look how beautiful that looks. That looks absolutely impressive. Right there. 100% contrast level. It's something the gray screen can do at all, period. Or white or silver. Oh, no, go back. We're going to be working on, probably after we knock out the rest of the screens, we're going to go dip into invisible technology. I'm kind of bored with this, so we're going to be working on an invisible screen. I'm getting one for myself. I got to do the kitchen table too. I got a glass table coming in, so we can turn that into a projection screen. So this is our setting we're doing right now, 235.1 widescreen. These two areas become so jacked up. Literally, you're side by side. You still manage to jack up the area. I don't know how, but you always do. Headlining covers for the sofas. Hopefully, you're going to respect doing a little bit more. Always a mess. Sorry about that, people. That was driving me crazy. I can't stand clutter and I can't stand a mess. It drives me nuts. All right, let's get back to it. Sofa's always messed up, man. Buy 3 covers for a sofa, he's jacked every last one of them up. Buy a new one. Always messing everything up. Literally. Try to keep it as neat here as possible, but good gracious, sometimes I wonder about that animal. But to be on the bright side, he doesn't string the curtains up, he doesn't scratch up my leather furniture, none of that whatsoever, never have to worry about that. Doesn't rip or mess with any of the plastic, doesn't jump on the screens, and he goes in his little box every single time, so I can't complain. So this projector, 150 bucks, it does 235.1. And it's a shame because a lot of people slept on the ViewSonic projectors. They slept on them. Didn't realize these projectors have a 235.1 setting in the projector. And ViewSonic does not advertise this at all, ever. They don't advertise it. You have to find out by accident. But it's in all the newer models. I realize one of them have it. I bought everything down to the 4K model, all the way down to the widescreen at 1920 by 1200 WXGA, down to the 1080p, and down to the SVGA, and every last one of them got them. And the 2016, 2017 models and up have a 235.1 setting. Because before, if you went a 235.1 setting, you had to spend some serious money for a very expensive projector to get that option. But they don't talk about it. They don't advertise it. You wouldn't find out about it unless somebody told you about it. Go look it up. If you look it up and you go to Projector Essential, it's going to say, most of them say that 4.3. Some people get duped by that, the 4.3. They go in and look and go, oh, and it does 4.3? No, it does 4.3. Most projectors are going to do 4.3, 16.9, and 16.10. You get some weird ones that'll say something like 15.9. My NEC behind me say 15.9, letterbox, stuff like that. Last thing we're going to do, 250 challenge, and that's it, we're done. Nothing else. Can't pass anything else. There's no point in wasting any more time on this. At least we got them on the blacklist, we got them exposed, so that's good. The last one we're done. Sorry about that. of this. I definitely want to get rid of, I want to get rid of all that stuff right there. And I want to put everything into the space lounge. Once we get the floor done, everything has to do with outer space. I want something really cool. Hey, weren't you supposed to clip some lights a long time ago? I forgot about that. Put the lights out there. Where in the world? Oh, I'm messing this stuff, please. Not like this. Dude.
You want me to befriend a demon, not for all the money you want.
How about freedom?
We gotta get an Apple TV in here. Gotta get one.
The reality of living with moderate to severe ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease means you
Oh, we got some new ones. These are new. These are definitely new. I haven't seen these yet. Oh, and I forgot to add, all the demonstrations must be done live. going to be a process. Let me tell you something. It's going to be a process. I built a frame for 180 inch. Actually, I did a 200 inch inside the house, and that was a freaking job right there. When that screen dropped and hit the floor, I had about 1 inch around the entire room. I had to tightrope that screen to put it in. And that one demonstration, we had a 200 inch in the house. That was a lot of freaking work. Yeah, he's going to learn to work. He's going to actually have to work to put this thing in. He's going to roll his sleeves up. It's going to get dirty. Yeah, you're going to get filthy. You're going to work. Not sit there and look pretty on a camera and go, oh, this is how. No, you're going to work. Actually work. That's why we chose the 250. That screen is a nightmare to work with. It is. And mine's connected to a deck, and mine basically drove. Oh my goodness, man. We first had the screen locked in. Everything was good, stacked bricks, everything, the whole 9 yard. Got a rainstorm the next day, like perfect timing. Hit the back of the screen, pulled the bricks up, everything, pulled the plastic spikes right up out of the ground. That didn't work. Went in and basically got 6-inch spikes, dropped them in. They worked. Then we had a problem with the screen that every time the wind would hit it, it would push out and it would distort the image. So we had to put these slight cords on the side of it. So when it pushed, it would only go to a certain degree out so it would stay nice and flat. Yeah. Trying to basically stabilize a screen that's fluctuating and moving at 250 inches is not an easy job. We'll take it out of the 235.1 setting and hit the whole full screen. So I do the 235.1 if I'm watching a movie in widescreen. It's only widescreen only. If I can get it in widescreen, then I use the 235.1. And since the screen's all black, well, you don't have to worry about having those curtains up there. You ever seen the curtains they put up there for people to try to convert the screen to the 235.1? They have a bigger screen and they have a 235.1. They use black curtains to basically cover the top and the bottom. Where in this, we don't have to worry about that because the screen's already black. Unless you're going to get an official 235.1. I put a couple of those in already. But like I said, can't use it with everything. You have to use it with 235.1 format only. Because you'll be missing the top of the heads or the bottoms. The only way you can run it off a gaming system, you're going to have a PC to do it. Because you're going to have the option to go in and change the settings on your graphic card, which you cannot do on a console. You can't even overclock your graphic cards. There's flowers. Okay. Here we go. That's how insane the white levels are on a gamer. Now, people are buying the gamers, but we're going to be shipping them out on the 5th. That's the day they ship on the 5th. Batch number is already done. Did the batch number. Batch number was like an hour long. We ran everything off of it, had a ball with it. Did it in the max out zone with no problem whatsoever. And the same screen we did in the back cell zone is sitting outside right now.
Getting that from YouTube.
See, when I see this sparks something interesting in my head. Not that. This. That I see something different. This is why we're developing this liquid technology, because it allows us to be able to project images into the liquid. And for those who are saying, oh, that's virtually impossible. Oh, we have it already. We just haven't had time to play with it. I know, I just see things different than most people. Most people just see this flat thing on the wall, flat screen on the wall, flat screen on the wall. I want something that looks realistic, something that actually looks like it's actually moving around. That's what I want. That's what I see right there. What a way to design a screen where you're seeing, oh, that would work. Definitely would work. That would cause different sections of dimensions to actually work. To cause different layers. That would definitely work. That'd be a whole different kind of screen design right there. Okay. I already figured it out. I tell you, that's what I love about my Lord and Savior. It's something I'm thinking about or something I'm seeing that fast. That information is already in my head. How to make a screen, to design different dimensions in the screen to do that. That is interesting. That is really interesting. Let's jump from one section to the next. Different coding. Oh, that'd be fantastic. Different way on how to design a screen. Doing something completely different. You need invisible technology to do it. You have to have it to do it. But that right there, we can just do something completely different. But that would be so freaking cool. That would add multiple dimensions to the screen. That would allow the object to appear. That's pretty cool. That is really, really cool. So no, I can't tell you what's going on in my head. I have to keep this one locked in until I can get somebody, get a patent attorney to lock that in. That would be insane. If this actually does exactly what I think it does, that would be absolutely amazing for basically for demonstrations, display, advertising. That would be pretty cool. Oh, that would be quite insane. All right, I got to do some math. I got to do some research right now. I'm going to build this. All right, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless.